believe it was Albert Einstein once said, if you don't know something well enough to explain it simply, you don't know it well enough at all. Probably butchered that, because I don't know that quote well enough at all. The point of the matter is, I actually made this video yesterday. And then I ran out of storage making another video, because I've got tons of crap on my phone. And deleted the original video in my conquest to save my phone storage by going through a massive purge of the videos in my phone. And then I realized I deleted the 27-minute video that I made to post on this channel while it was uploading. It stopped uploading. I only realized this at 9 o'clock last night, and I uploaded it at about 4:05, which is the time it is now. Point being, I already made this video, and it took entirely too long for me to explain a simple concept. And that is, this channel has never been something I've ever been dedicated or committed to. And this channel has been something I put time into to do something goofy, spur of the moment, that I didn't really have any sort of plan for. This channel has been something I've dedicated time to originally to do some reviews on like Legos as a hobby, but I never really committed to that hobby either. I never committed to the skits, I never committed to the talk show, anything. The only time that there was one video that we actually committed to somewhat writing a script for and putting effort into the editing and having a direction for it was The Science of Fire. And it was the only really good quality video that we created. And unfortunately, it didn't get many or any views because it was the wrong place, wrong time, and wrong part of the channel's career after making a bunch of dumb videos that didn't really reach success because they were all 20 minutes long minimum and had no direction. The point of that being, the only video I put out that I really felt like mattered or had direction was the one I put out 2 days ago, as of now, July 17th? I don't even know. It might not even be that. As of this time in July, the only video that I have made that was of importance to me and that I felt was actually worth making was the video in which I endeavored to encourage people to separate their actions, their failures, and their mistakes from who they are as a person on their journey toward betterment. And it was very encouraging to me to be able to do that. For me as a person on my journey in betterment. Because at that point in time, I was dealing with my failures. Even though they were small, my subtle failures in that day were weighing on me, and I had to tell myself, no, I am on my journey toward becoming better. I refuse to discredit myself as a person because I slipped up, because I recognized it as a slip up. I need to share this message with others as well, so I can be held accountable. I can hear it, I can go back and listen to it. Nothing I have made on the internet has made me feel quite the way that did. I want to make more videos like that, but I do not think that this channel is the platform to do it. Because this channel, as fun as it is, as much as I'll always post goofy, dumb things on it, this channel, in a way, to me, represents a lack of commitment, a lack of direction, and a lack of overall drive. Because I wanted to make something out of it as a dream, but not as a reality. I didn't care to put in the work. I cared to pass the work on to my friends. To Jake, for him to edit. For Jaden, for him to be part of the skits. I even had someone else be my cameraman for a little bit. Everybody would have different ideas for me. Very seldom did I even have my own ideas for videos because I didn't have a direction. I didn't have anything I cared to do with it. I just knew I wanted it. Because it's what everybody else had. Everybody else is able to be successful by making videos. I didn't understand success, what that meant. Drive, responsibility, and direction. So, instead of uploading things like that here, for the sake of convenience, I will use the channel that I usually end up watching videos on and listening to podcasts and music on, because it's already there on my phone. If I feel the need to upload or record, I can do so without having to switch accounts to this one, because I always have to switch accounts if I want to upload from my phone. So the account that you need to look for if you want to hear any of the messages that I might have to say, if that is anything that interests you, or even if it isn't, it is just my first and last name, Jaden Bailey, Jadenbailey. It's just a picture of me looking off to the right. It's black and white. I've got a ball cap on. You'll recognize it. I already put out the video from 2 days ago talking about your failures not being who you are on that channel, just so if there is anybody who cares to go over there and hear what I have to say, you can really know that it's me. You can recognize it. Because the picture, for whatever reason, from that angle, it makes my face look a little bit smaller and thinner, which I couldn't care less about, but it looks slightly less like me to me. Maybe no one else feels that way, but to me, looking at that, I'm like, yeah, that looks less like the larger faced man than I remember myself to be, But anyway, I hope that if you do end up going that direction, that you're able to benefit from hearing anything I have to say. Most likely, I will record messages on my way to work or on my way from work. I'm actually up an hour earlier now, because rather than the aimlessness and lack of dedication that I had at any point prior when I was making videos regularly on this channel, I now have a vision and a direction, and part of that requires doing the hard things, even when I don't want to. I don't want to get up this early. I don't want to get up at 3 o'clock every morning, because I don't even have to, but I'm choosing to, because when I hit that grind and I make the extra money, it has put us in a place where we don't have to worry. I'm not, by any means, the highest income provider, but I can be satisfied knowing that for the moment, our time, we don't have to worry. And we don't have to try and live outside our means, or, sweat whenever we're trying to live within our means. And because of that, adding more to it allows me to feel safe knowing I'm putting something back if something happens. All that said, this will probably be the last time I upload anything with any thought or brain cells in it to this channel. Everything else I will upload to my personal channel. Again, Jaden Bailey. Jadenbailey. Black and white photo of me looking off to the right with a ball cap on. I hope I see you there.